Guavish clan. I'm from Cochanga in Temecula, California. Gourd rattles are our lifeline to our singing. Our songs that have been handed down from many, many years of different elders and family and friends. That it's just something that we all just love doing, and when we sing, it's just power. We're calling to our ancestors, thanking them for all the songs and prayers that they've have given us. But a lot of the gourds start off real quick. If you see like the gourds, they grow on vines. They're like they're just really, they'll crawl all over the place once you plant them. But they come green like that, and then after like 6 to 8 months, when you pick them, you'll start seeing them get browner. These are like called dirty gourds, so they still have the brown stuff on them. And so when you want to get close to getting them dry, you want to use like a scrub brush and start getting all the dirt off. So this would be called a clean gourd. That's how we first start. And most of them are, as you can see, inside it's just like a pumpkin. They have webbing inside, they have the seeds inside. So the first thing you got to do is you can pick multiple gourds of different styles. These are called buffalo gourds. So you can see the different styles of necks and stuff like that. But first thing you do is you want to clean out all the insides. And the cleaner you get the webbing out of here, the more cleaner it sounds. You can hear them even better the more cleaner you get them out of there. Do you want to read the book first, or? So once you get that out of there, then you would choose your different handles to put in there. And after you would shave down your handle to fit whatever gourd size hole you have put in your gourd.
Okay, so you want me to read the part
Yeah.
right here? So which part you left off at the cleaning out?
Yeah.
So you clean out the gourd. You guys can take a look at this book afterwards too, so you can see like the steps of it. And so just keep them. Then what's going to be the eventual thing that's going to happen is that you're going to end up having your gourd rattle itself.
Yeah. So starting like with a gourd rattle like this, like when we teach kids how to make them, this is just a plain dowel that you would use, get at Home Depot or whatever. It's the quickest thing for the kids to learn how to, they can shave it down to fit it in the neck. Then once you clean out your gourd and you shave out your handle, you would put a little wood glue on here. And then you would push it in there, to keep it nice and snug and let that dry for like a day or so. Then we always drill a hole through the bottom so you can put a lace strap. So usually when you have them, you can hold them like that.
So when the gourd is cleaned out, you can add rocks, corn, or seeds to make the sound of the rattle. Some people choose to use rocks that are found outside ant hills because they believe that ant people brought up the rocks for them to use. Some gourd rattles never have a hole cut into them. The sound for these rattles comes from the seeds found inside the gourd.
So some of these would be like, when you find gourds like this, you can kind of hear them already. So sometimes when you do put a handle on a gourd and later on your seeds start cleaning out more of the inside, you can drill holes around the bottom of them. That will release like some of the, it'll be like fine powder. Like when you clean these out, you should wear a mask because it's real like dusty, But when they drill the holes through them, it just cleans them out even more. The air comes out in like a dust form.
So the gourds come in all shapes and sizes, and the size of the gourd will determine the sound. Some gourds have very detailed designs, and others are very simple. And you can use fur, like for example this one here, horsehair paintings, decorate the unique rattles. And where's your other gourd?
So the other one, another thing is, when you make your gourd rattle, people use different style gourds, like for their paint. Some people like, these are some different paintings that people have done on gourds, like these. If you come up here and look closer, you'll see like every tribe has like pretty much their own bird singing group. So you'll see like the guys from Morongo out in Palm Springs, they'll have their whole emblem on the top of all their gourd rattles. So, you know, they all wear the same ribbon shirts and they have all the same gourd rattles. It looks pretty cool when they're all singing and stuff together. So these are like just some, that's like a basket design. That's the same one that's like, you know, it's called the Four Winds. And then this is a real decorative one that, you know, so you can, sky's the limit for what you want to do. And this one's a little different too, because this one, like I said, you can do so much with the gourds. This is the top was cut off and then flipped upside down and then put back down in there to make it look like, because it looked just like this. So it's just a matter of style and how far you want to keep going, you know, like to make your gourd unique.
And this one here is made out of seed, out of a big kelp bulb. And then it would, you know, paint it.
This one here, I don't know if you've ever seen
Special process
yeah,
for that.
if you ever seen a gourd kelp ball on the beach, they always rot. They always rot. And one of our friends, Robert John, he's usually our spiritual advisor for the powwow at the San Luis Rey. His son came up and said he saw this in a vision of how to keep this from rotting, but he won't tell anybody. Yeah, but the painting, when you come up here, you can see it. But this is the painting he did for
That's chumash.
yeah, chumash. Why the Channel Islands smell like pee? Because of all the coyotes that are on there. The land bridge from the coyotes.
Yes,
But-
the rainbow bridge.
Yeah, so, but I mean, it's so you can tell I had to put some tape on there. They're so fragile, it's like, you know, but you can see the painting he did on there with the land bridge and stuff. It's really nice.
So the gourd rattle is sacred to our tribe and to, you know, all of Southern California tribes, Northern California, but, it's just, there's like a whole process of making it, but, you guys are more than welcome to come up and check out the gourds itself, and then, Pete is gonna sing a song real quick with, hopefully, a Fox, our grandson.
And another thing is with your kids and stuff, it's a great thing. I don't know if you ever heard of the Wellberg Gourd Farm. It's in Duluth Canyon, right in Fallbrook. If you go right into Fallbrook, the Duluth Canyon, real pretty drive down in the hill, and you go there and this is Duluth right here. This is how they grow them out there in the field. But they just have these like racks, and I mean they're like half a football field long, and they're just full of every size gourd from this little gourd to like the Hawaiians go out there, the Samoans they go out there and get the big ones because they use them for drums. But I mean, every time you're out there, you'll see so. Hey, what do you mean? You know, like different cultures. Some of the guys make those big ones with what do they call those, from the palm trees and stuff like that. You know, where they kind of like, it's almost like our gourd rattle, but they have a netting over them, and I mean, yeah, there's so many things you can make with them. But anyway, so most of these songs are like, usually when you go to a bird singing event, these guys sing from sun up to sundown, like from sundown until the sun comes up in the morning, and usually a feast. But at powwows and stuff like that, usually you'll see the bird singers during, we call it dinner break. You know, while the dancers are taking their dinner break, you'll see them at some of them. But there's actual gatherings with just singing the birds in Palm Springs is like a whole weekend of just bird singing. And most of, some of these elder guys that are here, they're not even with us no more. And those guys have, Robert Levi and some of the guys from Campo, they've really brought back the kids to make sure the tradition, because some of the songs were almost lost and they brought them all back. But once again, thank you guys for coming. I know it's a rainy day and everything. So, Chumeko